that level, they're supposed to be a record of all their meetings. You don't go on Signal where stuff disappears. Very popular.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? Like he could do to maybe make things better?
Resign?
He called wind farms bird murderers and claimed an NFT of himself as a superhero. But Wanda Sykes wasn't having it. In less than 2 minutes, she ripped into Trump's bizarre antics, leaving him sounding more like a bad sitcom character than a former president.
It's not normal that I know that I'm smarter than the president.
But that's not all. Wait till you hear what she said about J.D. Vance. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Imagine calling yourself a genius, but your biggest flex of the year is an NFT of yourself as a superhero. Yeah, Wanda Sykes thought that was comedy gold too, and she didn't hold back. Armed with her signature sharp wit, Wanda tore into Trump like a late-night host with no commercial breaks. She didn't just prod, she poked, jabbed, and hit where it really hurt. His so-called genius persona. One of her favorite targets? The now-fabled Greenland debacle, where Trump tried to purchase an entire island like he was shopping for real estate on Zillow. Wanda compared it to a toddler asking to buy the moon. Equal parts ridiculous and impossible. And of course, she couldn't resist mentioning his claim that wind farms are bird murderers. She practically rolled her eyes as she joked about Trump turning wind turbines into his #1 environmental villain, as if the thousands of plastic straws he's defended weren't real issues. Then there was the economy, or what she tagged as Trump's economic dumpster fire.
Exactly. So it's just embarrassing. Actually, the whole administration is just embarrassing, incompetent, corrupt. I mean...
Sykes painted a picture of Trump waving his arms in front of a roaring blaze while screaming, "It's all under control." Her humor wasn't just jokes for the sake of laughs. It came with substance. Wanda pointed out Trump's major flaw, surrounding himself with yes men. She roasted him for choosing advisors who'd agree to anything, no matter how absurd. As someone once joked, if Trump wanted to declare the White House a reality TV set, they'd cheer and hold a camera.
But then they all realized that he was an idiot and they quit.
Yeah.
This time he's like, I want all dummies, all just...
Wanda delivered a line that summed it all up. Calling this guy a genius is like watching a clown trip over his shoes and naming him king of the circus. And the crowd ate it up. But Sykes didn't stop with Trump himself. She turned her sights on his loyal fan base. From cheering at rallies when he rambled nonsense to proudly sharing his NFT achievements online, she made it clear, absurdity really does have an audience. And just when it seemed Trump had taken enough, in walked J.D. Vance, practically begging to be roasted next.
Yeah, I'm out there. People know. Trump annoys me. His whole family annoys me. Yeah, the whole kit caboodle. Talk to people because it's like taking like your drunk uncle to your boss's party.
If you thought Trump's Greenland real estate schemes were strange, meet J.D. Vance, Trump's so-called political soulmate and, according to Wanda Sykes, a walking contradiction. Vance is the guy who started his career criticizing Trump in his book, only to later turn around and pledge loyalty like a contestant desperate to win on a reality dating show.
People at that level, they're supposed to be a record of all their meetings. You don't go on Signal where stuff disappears.
Sykes didn't tiptoe around this either, saying Vance had gone from author to emotional support system, trying to polish Trump's image while fumbling to maintain his own.
Just give me the most incompetent, just put them all around me, and it makes him look smart. It makes him look a little better. Yeah, it's just...
What made Vance such an easy target? According to Sykes, it's his knack for acting clueless about almost everything. She tore into his word salad interviews, where he throws around vague political jargon like someone blindly assembling IKEA furniture without the manual. She joked that Vance's speeches sounded like they came from a magic 8-ball filled with Fox News buzzwords. He'd dodge tough questions on tech or the economy with responses so hollow you'd think he rehearsed them in front of a mirror, just hoping nobody would ask for specifics. At one point, Wanda quipped that watching Vance try to answer questions was like asking someone to recite Shakespeare backward while solving a Rubik's Cube with their feet. The contradictions didn't stop there. Sykes highlighted how Vance's political positions shift depending on the room he's in.
I have to say, white people, y'all really should be embarrassed by this. You really should be. Y'all really need to do something, seriously. Everybody lost their damn minds. Like, what's happening? We can't let this happen again, and they're just trying to roll back the clock now. I don't know.
He wrote a best-selling book about the struggles of rural America and then turned around to champion policies that hurt those very communities. Using a sharp analogy, Wanda compared it to writing a self-help book about quitting sugar, only to open a candy store the next day. She wasn't buying his act and made sure the audience wasn't either. Then there was his apparent approach to leadership, or lack thereof. Sykes summed it up perfectly, describing him as just a guy hoping nobody notices he's winging it.
It's just mean. You know what it is? It's mean. Yes. Do I blame Donald Trump? Of course I do. He's made everybody mad. Everybody just angry. It's like we're running around with pots and pans and banging on like, hey, this is crazy, guys. What is happening? This is not normal.
She ridiculed his priorities, pointing out that his biggest legislative achievement so far might be saying the word woke 17 times without blinking. In her words, Vance wasn't leading anyone. He was just scavenging for attention.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? Like he could do to maybe make things better?
Resign?
With Trump and Vance roasted to perfection, Sykes' final point landed like a gut punch. Wanda Sykes didn't just land jokes. She made a point that leadership isn't about catchy slogans or never-ending tantrums. It's about showing up with accountability and sticking to the truth, even when it's hard.
Just take that water pick and just shoot yourself in the face a couple times. So, so you can get rid of, just walk through a car wash. Just...
Her takedown reminded us how patriotism isn't loud social media posts or rally theatrics. It's about being grounded in reality, no matter how inconvenient.
You should definitely feel like he knows more than I do.
Right.
I'm sure he's going to be
right.
fine.
But I don't. Yeah.
She called out Trump's fans and Vance's flip-flops, showing that substance matters more than spectacle. So, the next time someone throws around words like genius, maybe start by asking how they feel about wind farms and birds. As for Melania, stay tuned.